Did you know that the average American household spends nearly $9,000 a year on groceries? That's more than some people spend on rent or a car payment. But here's the kicker. Research shows that up to 40% of that food goes to waste. Imagine throwing away nearly $3,600 every year. You might think saving money on groceries is just about clipping coupons or shopping at discount stores. But today, we're going to dive into some surprising strategies that go beyond the basics. We'll uncover how meal planning can cut your grocery bill by up to 25%, how finding hidden deals can save you big, and why breaking up with brand loyalty might be your new best move. Ready to transform the way you shop and eat? Stay tuned as we reveal practical tips and tricks to help you live frugally without sacrificing flavor or quality. You'll learn how to make every penny count, and you might just enjoy the journey along the way. Chapter 1: Mindful Munchies, the Art of Meal Planning. Did you know that the average American family wastes about 31.9% of the food they buy? That's nearly a third of your grocery budget going straight into the trash. But with a bit of meal planning, you can cut this waste drastically. Start by planning your meals around what's already in your pantry and what's on sale this week. Meal planning isn't just about what you want to eat, it's about smart shopping. Studies show that families who plan their meals save up to 25% on groceries. By planning, you'll know exactly what you need, which keeps you from buying unnecessary items. Keep a list of versatile ingredients like beans and rice, which can be used in multiple meals. One trick: plan your meals around ingredients that have a longer shelf life. Think canned goods, frozen vegetables, and grains. These can stretch your grocery dollar even further. And don't forget leftovers. Plan meals that can be repurposed the next day. A roasted chicken one night can become a hearty soup or a delicious stir-fry the next. Chapter 2: The Discount Detective, Finding Hidden Deals. Becoming a discount detective isn't about clipping hundreds of coupons. It's about knowing where and how to find the best deals. Did you know that many stores mark down perishable items in the late afternoon or evening? Shopping at these times can get you deep discounts on fresh produce, meat, and dairy. Another strategy is to check out the top and bottom shelves. Brands pay for prime spots at eye level, but the best deals often hide where you don't immediately look. Some savvy shoppers report saving as much as 15–20% by shopping off the beaten path within the aisles. Apps and websites like Ibotta, Rakuten, or Honey can help you uncover digital deals, rebates, and coupons that you might otherwise miss. Also, consider loyalty programs. The data suggests that members of store loyalty programs can save up to $100 annually through exclusive discounts and rewards. Chapter 3: Brand Loyalty, Break Up and Save Big. Are you stuck on certain brands? You might be paying more than you need to. Studies show that store brands can cost 25–30% less than national brands, and they often come from the same manufacturers. So breaking up with brand loyalty could be a big win for your wallet. It's easy to fall into the habit of grabbing the same brand every time you shop, but consider giving generic or store brands a try. You might be surprised by the quality. In a blind taste test by Consumer Reports, store brands scored just as high or even higher than name brands in many categories. Not convinced? Start small. Try swapping 1 or 2 items per week. You'll quickly see how those small changes add up. Remember, every dollar saved is a dollar you can spend elsewhere, or better yet, save. Chapter 4: Bulk Buy Brilliance, When Bigger is Better. Buying in bulk isn't always about filling your cart to the brim. It's about smart choices. Bulk buying can save you money, but only if you do it right. Research shows that buying in bulk can save you up to 20% on your grocery bill, especially for items like grains, beans, and pasta. The trick is to buy non-perishable items or things you use regularly. Flour, sugar, and toilet paper are great examples, but be cautious. Don't buy items in bulk if they'll go bad before you can use them. Also, consider storage. Do you have enough space to keep 20 rolls of paper towels? One pro tip: always compare the unit price, not just the overall price. Sometimes a smaller package with a discount is cheaper than the bulk option. Keep an eye out for warehouse sales or online bulk deals too. These can be gold mines for saving. Chapter 5: Coupon Craze, Maximizing Savings Without the Stress. Couponing doesn't have to take over your life. In fact, with the right approach, you can save money without spending hours cutting and organizing coupons. Did you know that the average coupon user saves about 10% on their grocery bill? But strategic couponers can save even more, up to 30% or more. Start by focusing on high-value coupons for items you already buy. Don't clip coupons for things you don't need. And don't fall into the trap of buying something just because you have a coupon. Stick to your list and use coupons to lower the cost of what's already on it. Use apps like Flip or Retail Me Not to find digital coupons and sales. And don't forget about double coupon days. Some stores will double the value of your coupons, giving you even more savings. Remember, it's not about using every coupon. It's about using the right ones to stretch your dollar further. Chapter 6. Seasonal Savvy. Eating with the seasons to slash costs. Eating seasonally isn't just good for your health, it's great for your wallet too. When fruits and vegetables are in season, they're more abundant, which drives down prices. For example, strawberries in June are often half the price they are in December. Not only are seasonal foods cheaper, but they also taste better. A tomato picked in peak season will have more flavor and nutrients than one grown out of season and shipped thousands of miles. The Environmental Working Group reports that eating seasonally can save you up to 20% on produce. To get the most out of seasonal shopping, familiarize yourself with a produce calendar for your region. You'll know exactly when to stock up on what. And don't be afraid to freeze or can extra produce. This way, you can enjoy summer's bounty well into the winter months. Want to stay updated? Subscribe now and let's jump back into the content. Chapter 7. DIY Delights. Homemade staples to cut costs. One of the easiest ways to save money is by making your own kitchen staples. Did you know that making your own bread can cost as little as 50 cents per loaf compared to $3 or more at the store? The same goes for things like salad dressings, granola, and even yogurt. Homemade food isn't just cheaper, it's often healthier too. You control the ingredients, so you can avoid preservatives and excess sugar. Plus, there's something deeply satisfying about making your own food from scratch. Consider this. A 32-ounce jar of homemade yogurt costs about half of what you'd pay for the store-bought version. And it's incredibly easy to make. All you need is milk and a bit of starter yogurt. With a little practice, you can turn your kitchen into a mini factory for delicious, budget-friendly staples. Chapter 8. The Zero Waste Wallet. Reduce waste, increase savings. Reducing food waste isn't just good for the environment, it's great for your budget too. According to the USDA, the average American family of 4 throws away about $1,500 worth of food each year. That's money you could be saving or spending elsewhere. The first step in reducing waste is to buy only what you need. This ties back to meal planning. If you know what you're cooking, you won't buy extra food that might go to waste. Another tip. Use the first-in, first-out method. When you bring groceries home, place the newer items behind the older ones so you use them up first. Get creative with leftovers. Last night's dinner can become today's lunch or tomorrow's soup. And don't toss those veggie scraps. They can be turned into a flavorful stock. By reducing waste, you're essentially getting more meals for your money. Chapter 9. Supermarket Strategy. Navigating stores for maximum savings. Walking into a supermarket without a plan can be dangerous for your budget. But with a strategy, you can navigate the aisles like a pro and avoid costly impulse buys. A study by the University of Arizona found that unplanned purchases can increase your grocery bill by up to 23%. One smart strategy is to shop the perimeter of the store first. That's where you'll find fresh produce, dairy, and meats, items that should form the basis of your meals. The inner aisles are where processed and often more expensive foods are kept. By shopping the perimeter, you're not only spending less, but you're also choosing healthier options. Another tip, never shop when you're hungry. It might sound simple, but studies show that shopping on an empty stomach leads to more impulse buys. And don't forget your list. Stick to it, and you'll keep your budget in check. Chapter 10. Frugal Feasts, Cooking Gourmet on a Shoestring Budget. Who says frugal can't be fancy? Cooking gourmet meals on a tight budget is not only possible, but it can also be a lot of fun. The key is to focus on quality ingredients that pack a punch, like herbs, spices, and a few fresh seasonal items. A good example is pasta. A simple pasta dish can be elevated with a homemade sauce, fresh herbs, and a sprinkle of Parmesan. The entire meal might cost just a few dollars per serving, but will taste like something you'd get at a restaurant. Consider this. A gourmet meal at home can cost you a fraction of what you'd pay dining out. For example, a home-cooked steak dinner might cost $10 per person, compared to $30 or more at a steakhouse. By learning a few cooking techniques like roasting or pan-searing, you can turn inexpensive ingredients into restaurant-quality meals. Be part of our journey. Subscribe and get notified about our latest content.